Virtual Healthy School by Victoria Benditt. The whole school, whole child, whole community model presents to be a great model for improving the health of children and faculty. I personally have never seen this model before, and I think it would be great if more schools could employ this model, involving not only the physical but also the mental and social aspects of the school environment is a well-balanced way of ensuring students and teachers are able to reach their full potential. What is surprising to me is all of the components involved. I almost feel like it's not feasible for all schools to have this type of support, mainly because of financial reasons. Concerns I have about this model is where the funding would come from. Will urban area schools employ this model first? Will students pay a higher tuition for private schools? Or with public schools, will taxes increase? Will the government pay for this type of school environment? The virtual healthy school model was an absolutely amazing model for how a school could look and influence children and also teachers and faculty. This type of cafeteria would absolutely help children increase fruit and vegetable intake and eat more whole foods. If more schools could get on board with offering salad bars and whole foods, I think children would eat better and start to prefer this type of food. Social norms of healthy eating would also increase. These types of classrooms would also increase social norms of being healthy and active. Each classroom appears inviting, has multiple health messages posted around the room, and there's also workout gear in each room, such as free weights or sports equipment. I also noticed bike helmets and sneakers. The staff lounge was set up in a way for teachers to come and relax and decompress. I noticed the use of plants around the school and in different rooms. This is a great way to make people feel relaxed and bring oxygen to the room. Providing access to workout equipment will also increase the chances that staff and students will use them, and that will in turn lead to increasing physical activity. The health center was the most surprising to me. To be able to get that kind of care in a school setting is game-changing. I noticed they had the counseling, the dental, the vision, and the health services. I am curious if the students will still need insurance or if the health center would operate like an urgent care. Would the kids need to make an appointment outside of school hours? And for the cafeteria, I think that another issue would be money. It was a very appealing cafeteria. There seemed to be, the salad bar, the Whole Foods, the the menu board was appealing with the action words in front of the foods. This to me seemed more like a college cafeteria. So with finances just being an issue, that's all I'm really thinking about. As far as the schools I attended, I went to a Catholic school all the way until I got to college, and none of the schools I attended were similar to Virtual Healthy School. Catholic schools require tuition, and ironically, they do not offer as much extracurricular classes and activities like public schools do. I do not remember many health messages posted around my grade school or high school. The only messages I remember was the Got Milk poster. We did not have access to different fitness equipment other than different types of sports balls such as basketball, soccer balls, the dodgeball, kickball, softball, and we also did have jump ropes. We did have recess time during grade school, but I did not have a health class. In high school, the only time I had gym class was during my sophomore year, and health class was considered an elective for 1 year out of the 4, which means that not all students even had health classes. The cafeteria did not sell many health foods. I actually always packed a lunch. And common foods at the cafeteria were the sandwich station, which is really popular. They had sandwiches and wraps. Pizza, burgers, chicken nuggets, fries, chocolate chip cookies were big. They were huge and they smelled so good. And there was another snack stand along with sugar sweetened beverages, and we had a vending machine filled with junk food. In high school, there was a counselor available every day for people to come and talk about worries and problems they were going through, but it was not normalized or really advertised. School gardens are a way to help get children involved in growing food and increasing fruit and vegetable intakes. So, school-based gardens have become an important approach to enhance dietary and physical activity behaviors. By having a school garden, students feel more ownership and attachment to the school. Students also increase their produce intake and increase nutrition knowledge. There can also be increased engagement and learning during academic topics. Involving a parental figure of some sort improves family dietary patterns and nutritional intake. The hands-on experience of sowing the seeds, caring for the plants, and harvesting the produce were very important contributions to improved dietary behaviors. Student gardens improved preferences, attitudes, willingness to try, identification of fruits and vegetables, nutrition knowledge, and increased preference for vegetables. Many students mention the importance of having teachers, school staff, parents, and community groups involved in maintaining a school garden and its linked benefits. In another research article on school gardens, students who participated in the school garden and nutrition education increased fruits and vegetable intake as opposed to control group who did not receive that. School gardens enhance nutrition knowledge and exposure to more fruits and vegetables. School gardening and nutrition education combined had greater increases in fruits and vegetables. So there was a control group that just received the education, and it did not have significant improvements that the school gardening did. So implications of school gardens are that children are able to eat more fruits and vegetables in the school setting, but they do not have the access to fruits and vegetables at home. So garden interventions may improve by involving a parental figure of some sort so that increased fruits and vegetable consumption can continue at home for long-term benefits.